Sit down. I think that's it. That's GG. I thought I was about to be dead. That's GG. GG's. Yeah. GG's. And that's, folks, is how you get over Mystic Mine. The new Newmont cards have nothing. I'm hacking! I'm hacking! Got nothing. That is the Martin, that is the brand. Utopia, rank up Newmont Force, V, pop the big ass monster. That is the brand. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. It's been a while, guys. It's been about a week. I had a few friends come from out of town this weekend, so I was entertaining them and all that stuff. So thank you everyone for who was here. Miss Black, one of my friends that was here this weekend. Thank you for the 8 months in a row subscription. Also, you hit the exclamation point YouTube. Yes, go check out the YouTube and hit that subscribe button over there. It's 100% free over that way. If you miss anything here, go check that out. How you doing today, Miss Black? Hope you are having a fantastic day. Yeah, we have a busy day today. We're gonna be talking about the new ban list that came out late last week. Because my friend group was in town, did not have a chance to talk about that yet. We're going to talk about the PS4 or PS5, Xbox, and the differences between those two and which one is better for you as the consumer. We'll do a deep dive because just today, PlayStation released their prices on their machines. So we'll see. We'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later. And obviously, we're going to duel some. And then we'll do some other stuff later on tonight. So, depends on how things go. All right. But first and foremost, let's dive into this ban list. Ban list time. Where are you? So here's the ban list. Brand new, shiny. Let me make this bigger for you guys. You guys can't read this, let me know. But let's start at the top of the list and work our way down. We really only care about the things that are new. All right. First and foremost, the big bad Block Dragon himself is finally banned. This puts a huge dent in the Adamanticipators. Any Adamantipator deck rocks. This was a free, pretty much search 3. Water, salt, pepper, water. What? Anyway, what? Sorry, Miss Black. I don't know what you mean by water, salt, pepper, water. Yeah, this was pretty much a free search 3 cards, 3 rock monsters in your deck. Oh, you guys were complaining about that waiter, and there was nothing wrong with him. You guys were reading into that way too much. Anyways, pretty much a free searcher. You can add up to 3 rock monsters from your deck to your hand. Yeah, super OP card, Block Dragon. It's finally out of here, and we don't have to worry about it. I don't think it's going to come back anytime soon. The next big one that's on this list is Jet Synchron. For all those combo players, you know exactly what Jet Synchron is. A card that came around forever ago, to make Quasar. It's came back for these Link combo decks, but it's finally out of here. No more. You can't bring back Jet Synchron from the grave 100,000 times to make whatever board that you want to make. It is out of here, and that is for the better. Also, new is the Mecha Phantom Beast Lion. This was the other, very similar to Jet Synchron, where you can just keep on special summoning it from your deck hand or wherever it may be, and just it has a search effect, I do believe, and all this craziness. But this is also out of here. Stay in the grave, stay banished, stay wherever this card lives. It's no longer in our decks, which is good. No more. It hurts those combo decks even more, and I am here for it, because anyone that knows me, I am anti combo deck, or I'm anti FTK 100 negates on the board type of deck. It's probably a dumb question, but do the cards / decks cycle? Like, some are banned for... Yeah, that's what I'm going over. The new ban list just dropped last week, Miss Black. So I'm going over the new cards that are now banned or limited. So depending on the ban list, depends on what is the quote-unquote meta for the game. So that's what I'm going over, because this actually got released on Friday last week when you guys were in town. So haven't been able to talk about it until today. But yep. Now, this card was on the forbidden list, but is now out. It is Double Iris Magician. This is for those Link users, those Pendulum Magicians. Once per turn, you can target one Dark Spellcaster monster from your you control. Apply this effect to it, then destroy this card. Once applied, double any battle damage that monster inflicts to your opponents. So that's the Pendulum effect. The monster effect is this card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add one Pendulum Graph card from your deck. So it's a searcher for time Pendulum Graph. Do they come back, or once they're gone forever? They do come back. It's very hard for them to come back, and they need to come back. Usually, cards come back when there's something worse that's been created or out there. So Like this card was banned, but is now back because there's worse things out there, and the this card isn't as lethal as it once was. Another one was Phantom Knight Rusty Birchlich. This card was banned, but is now back, and this card is insane that they brought this back. During the main phase, you can add one Phantom Knight's monster from your deck to the graveyard. Set one Phantom Knight spell or trap directly from your deck to the spell and trap zone. If Dark XYZ monster is special summoned to the zone, points to it while this monster is on the field except during damage step. You can target one monster card on the field, destroy it. You do this effect, the Phantom Knights, once per turn, cannot be used as link material. So this is another way to get cards out the field. Power creeping brings card back to, or they reprint it and they change the text of it to make it a little bit more balanced. They have done that in the past. This card is insane. This is just be an extra piece to the combo decks because it is a once per turn target one card on the field, destroy it. So that is one of those. Let's say if I just normal summon a monster, he can do this effect, destroy that monster, and for depending on the decks, some decks are SOL even after that. Very good for the future combos. I have a feeling that this card, we're going to be seeing this card a lot here in the new meta coming out. Called by the Grave is now limited, so this was at 3, now it's down to 1. So this card was used for anti hand traps. So you set this card, or you have this card in your hand. If someone plays a hand trap, nope, this Called by the Grave it banish that hand trap. The hand trap effect does not go off yet. This is now at 1, so it's gonna be hand traps galore, people. So hand traps has been the meta, and it will continue to be the meta for the foreseeable future. You may not like it. I know the Karibos out there probably love this thing because it helps Karibos out, for those that run Karibos, and but Karibos aren't even the most hurt. It stops. Called by the Grave would stop impermanence. It would stop not imperm. It would stop the Ash Blossoms. It will stop the Ghost Ogres, the Effect Veilers, those types of cards. Imperm I think still goes through, but very, very big card to stop the hand traps is now down to 1, where you used to have 3. And here's a big boy, Harpy's Feather Duster. We haven't seen this card in ages. This card it's very nice that you have a card that only has 1 line of text. This is the best cards out there. Because, as you guys know, the cards nowadays, they have paragraphs upon paragraphs of text that have 100 different meanings and stuff like that. This, Harpy's Feather Duster, all it says is destroy all spell traps cards your opponent controls. Nice, easy, simple, one-liner. This card is back. It has been banned for the longest time, and it is back. No other ifs, ands, or buts. And now all those big back roads, the frog decks out in the world, the Mystic Mind players are now fearful for their lives over this card. And if we look, how much is Harpy's Feather Duster going right now? How do I spell? I guess it's right up there. Harpy. Forgetting the R. I wish I could type. Harpy's Feather Duster. How much is Harpy's going for right now? Going for about $20, $20 to $30. You can buy it as cheap as 18. Okay, but yeah, $20 card. The card that is the card that people use as opposed to this is the infamous Lightning Storm, which is a $100 card. I chose the Lightning Wear, but that's that can also destroy attack position monsters also, so it's slightly better. But again, for $20, you can have one of these bad boys back again. It's a pretty damn good card. Can't complain about it at all, and it is back. It is back, guys. All right. The things that was limited, so was at 1 and now back at 2. Burning Abyss is back at 2. So Burning Abyss, we'll see a small resurgence of Burning Abyss now that a lot of their support monsters are back at 2. ABC Dragon is back at 2. I think they recently put it back at 1 a couple ban lists ago, and it didn't make a big hit, or didn't make a big hit in the meta scene, so they brought it back to 2. So I think they're starting to feel comfortable to bring it back. And then also the Totally Awesome XYZ. This was at 1. Honestly, I don't think it needs to be back at 2 because it doesn't really matter, because this card just cycles itself anyways. So it being at 2 or 3 honestly does not matter, because it has that graveyard effect. You can target one water monster from the grave and add it to your hand, including Totally Awesome. It can bring itself back from the grave to the extra deck. So it being at 1 really did not hurt it all that much. But yeah. And then things that are now unlimited, you have Makara the Destroyer. This is now back at 3. If this card is sent from the monster card into the graveyard, you can activate 1 trap card from your hand this turn. Very nice. Just adds a quick play, makes traps a quick play. Nothing too bad. Tour Guide is back at 3. They felt comfortable that this was Tour Guide, wasn't game breaking anymore. I remember when this card was the searcher of all searchers, and really did break the game. Sky Striker, their searcher was semi-limited back to 3. And then Monarchs back at 3. So that is pretty much the ban list. We still see the things that weren't on here that I was expecting was my homeboy Zexal. That was Destroyer used to be significantly better before the Arietta. Yeah. Destroyer used to be good far back ago, where you could activate if that card was destroyed, you can activate a trap. It's a quick play trap, makes traps quick plays from your hand, which is insane. But not so much needed in today's meta, not anymore at least. The things that weren't on this list that I was personally expecting to be on it was my homeboy Zexal, which I am happy he survives another ban list, which means I have another 3 to 4 months with him before I get worried again. And then 2 True King of Calamities, that is still not banned, which is, if you ban True King, you have to ban Zexal, because they pretty much are this. They have similar effects, but they have not been touched. The other thing that has not been touched is also Anaconda. I really thought they were going to hit Anaconda, just with the either you're using it for Rainbow Neos or you're using it for the Dragoon that just came out. And there's also multiple different cards that you can use it for. But those are just the 2 big ones. I really thought they were going to hit that card, because that card was really, really, I believe, unfair and kind of game breaking, specifically with the Dragoon play. If you use Anaconda, you can just combo off of it, and you can have Dragoon with an unbreakable board, which is that's just another negate on the board with a big ass monster. So I really thought they were gonna hit it just because you can combo off of it to make Dragoon versus if you play right as Fusion or have to make it the old-fashioned way, which is just normal poly. We see I have a friend in chat right now who have made the darn thing with a normal poly, and he can still combo off of it, but I mean that's more resources from your hands that you have to use versus just pay 500, send a polymer or a card that what is that kind of the actual full effect? I just send a Red Eyes Fusion or any fusion card, quote unquote, and then make that fusion monster that it's supposed to make. Something to that effect. The actual wording I don't have memorized, but I really thought they were gonna hit that. Really, really did. So that's it. The new ban list. Nothing too game breaking. The other big thing that's on here is Eldiches are still untouched. So with the Animancipators being down, are Eldiches still the tier zeros now? Because at least Animancipators and Eldiches can go back and forth in the top play. But now Animancipators are pretty much out. Is Eldiches the way to go? But you still have the dinos out there. I mean, Samurai Sam proved that you can do a lot with that with those dinos. He for those that didn't see Samurai, he won the the Konami YouTubers tournament that they did online because there hasn't been a tournament because of COVID and all that stuff. He won with dinos, so I can't remember. I don't know if he went up against Eldiches directly, but he did go up with Animancipators like at least 2 times, if not more, and was able to pull out the wins. So, but yeah, Eldritch. I think the Eldiches have not been hit, so I think that might be the top tier 0. The only thing that is going for Eldiches right now is their cards are expensive to run. Eldritch, the golden boy himself, where is he? Golden. Eldritch the Golden Lord, I think, is he still going for he's going for 115 market price. So that is the downside to him, is that deck is pricey as can be. So we don't see that many people running it from an IRL perspective, but you know, I run online a lot. I mean, I'm here running online duels. There is no price value on online duels, so I think Eldritch, we may see Eldritches for online play come out, and yeah, that's it. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you watching this video. If you would do me a favor, hit the subscribe button above. Also, leave a like and a comment down below. I like to hear what you guys think. Good things, bad things. I'm continually trying to learn and grow, and all comments are welcome. Also, if you do me a favor, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Pat_RickTTV. That's where you see most of this content is from. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.